Good afternoon, Professor Tony Chan, distinguished guests, colleagues, and friends. For those of you who don't know, I'm Edward Spodek of the library, the least important person here today, I hope. Welcome, as you know, to the opening ceremony of the Learning Commons at HKUST Library. We are very pleased to see so many of you here today, and we hope everyone will have an enjoyable time as we celebrate the fulfillment of another dream. Our Learning Commons project has not only gained great momentum and excitement among our own students and staff, it has also generated great interest from people at other universities, and a good number of them have come to see it, with more scheduled in the coming months. Even the Learning Commons website has been getting a lot of hits based on our weblogs. I'd especially like to welcome our officiating guests who can wave or stand up. Professor Tony Chan, HKUST President. Professor Wei Shi, University Provost. Professor Yukshan Wang, Vice President for Administration and Business. Dr. David Mole, Associate Provost, Teaching and Learning. Mr. Thomas Ng, Director of the Publishing Technology Center. Mr. Green Lam, President of the Students' Union. And Dr. Samson Sung, the University Librarian. Please note one important housekeeping item. The program today will include some musical performances, so please turn off your cell phones or set them to silent or vibrate so that we don't have interruptions. I now invite the Strings Quartet of the University Philharmonic Orchestra to kick off the ceremony. They're going to play 3 pieces for us, if the musicians will come out. They're going to play Ein kleine Nachtmusik, Moli Hua, and Spring. Oh, let's give a warm welcome to the members of the Strings Quartet. Thank you very much. The rest of you just missed their Arts Festival concert last week. I know that I'm looking forward to the University Philharmonic Orchestra's next performance. Many of the library staff are pulling extra duties, dragging things around for you for today's ceremony. I would now like to invite University President Professor Tony Chan to step forward and grace us with his opening remarks. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, what do you think about the student performance? Yeah. See, now you know what the ST in HKUST stands for. Student talent. The only stress and tension I see are in the strings, the instruments that the students play. Anyway, welcome to the opening ceremony of the Learning Commons. Even though today it is the official opening, but as many of you know, even before today, you can go in and make use of this great facility. I personally have visited this a few times already. I have walked around, taken visitors through. I think I myself, including the visitors, were all very impressed by the facilities. I think the facilities we have here is as good as any I have seen from some of the best universities around the world. But what's more gratifying is that as I walked around, I see the place was just full of students. They are there doing learning in common, and that's what the place is about. You know, the word library in its original meaning, and the word in Chinese, 图书馆, 图书馆, is a little bit out of date, right? What it means is the library is a place to store books. That's what it literally stands for. But today, with the technology that we have, with the kind of learning that students now use, the library is much more than just a storage place for books. What it is I think the most important thing is a learning common. It's a place to learn, for students to come together, to work in groups, to make use of the latest technology. And I think our learning commons is one of the state-of-the-art facility to facilitate this. So today is an inauguration of a very, very forward-looking facility for the university. And as you know, and this is a facility is a very, very important part of our preparation for the 334 transition. And also, finally, I want to say that I can see the potential in this place in addition to providing a platform for individual students to learn, it should also provide a platform for different parts of the university to come together, to do something together, because that's what the facility is for. Tables that are set around for groups to get together, small rooms, meeting rooms for groups of students to get together, bigger classrooms. I wouldn't say they're not the formal kind, with a lot of equipment there for small classes, studio, and so on. And the whole idea is for us, as all part of this great institution, HKUST, to come together and do something together that is bigger than the parts that it constitutes. So I look forward to more use of this facility. I welcome all of you here to see this great opening. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Chan, for those very stirring thoughts. I'd now like to welcome Mr. Green Lamb, President of the HKUST Students' Union, who'd like to say a few words.
Testing. Professor Chan, Professor Shi, Professor Wong, Dr. Mo, Mr. Hudson, Mr. Dr. Shong. Good afternoon. I'm Green Lam, the President of the Students' Union. Today, I'm honored to be here to address the honorable audience and to celebrate the opening of the Learning Commons. To start with, I would like to thank the school library for offering me this valuable opportunity to speak on these remarkable occasions. I still recall that in the last semester, people told me that they wish to have more space for learning and having meetings. And right now, in this spring semester, their wishes come true, as the Learning Commons is now open for all of us to use. It's a 1,800 square meters facility which provides an additional 500 seats to the library. In the Learning Commons, not only an additional space provided such as the group study rooms, open study area, and refreshment zone, but also provides ample space for multimedia learning and creativity. We can use those rooms and areas for studying, and concurrently, we can make good use of the creative media zone to have digital photography, video recording for presentation and performances. It's a customized to students' coursework and activity with the advanced technology provided by the Learning Commons. It's my belief that the Learning Commons will help build a good and comfortable learning atmosphere for our fellow schoolmates. In short, the Learning Commons is definitely an outstanding learning hub that brings together service, facilities, and technology. It's also an ideal place for us to have an interactive and experimental learning. I do hope that from now on, our fellow schoolmates can enjoy the environment and the facility provided by the Learning Commons. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lam. Could I now call upon Dr. Samson Sung, our university librarian, to share his thoughts with us? Dr. Sung, please.
Thank you, Ed. Professor Chen, distinguished guests, colleagues, students, friends, good afternoon. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you to this opening ceremony of the Learning Commons. Thank you very much for joining us here to celebrate this important occasion, especially those of you who came a great distance. As many of you know, that access to sufficient and functional learning space continues to be of a great importance to the academic community, especially students who study and live in space-starved homes. Learning Commons is a new innovative type of space being offered by us to support the increasing learning and study needs in a rapidly changing environment. As of HKUST library since 2007 has a small but highly successful information commons where students and other library users can effectively combine information seeking, research, study, and other types of activities. Because of that success, and also because of the increasing student learning needs, our university administration decided to use the extra space in the library to create a large learning commons. I think for a number of reasons. One is that we will be able to establish this new learning hub within the library's supportive and highly engaging environment. And another reason I personally like to think is that it will be established and managed by the library, right? Because I'm in charge of the library. In planning for the Learning Commons, actually we kept a very open mind about the overall design. We knew that a good LC plan had to be developed not only with the input from space design professionals, but also with suggestions from the user community. That's why during the planning process, the library has held a good number of meetings with staff from different units at the university. We also held focus group meetings with student representatives. In addition, we have held a number of open forums, university-wide open forums, to solicit suggestions. It has taken close to 2 years to plan and complete the Learning Commons. We, in addition to a number of other tasks, we had to work with our faculty members to select over 80,000 volumes to move them out of the library into a storage facility. I think our provost knows that very well because he helped us of doing that. So indeed, it was a very challenging project. Thankfully, during the whole process, we have received much appreciated design assistance from the professional team of the Gaudi Associates, as well as very needed support from many individuals and many offices of the university. So I would like to take this opportunity to thank openly those individuals and those offices, especially FMO, ITSC, the Provost's office, for their support. Without their strong support, Learning Commons project could not be so successful. So indeed, it takes a very supportive university community to make any campus-wide project a success. We would like you to know that through the Learning Commons and in close partnership with other offices and departments on the campus, we will help our students to learn more, help them to realize their potential. As a matter of fact, a number of offices and departments have already started their programs in the Learning Commons, such as the math tutorial program, which was piloted under the leadership of Professor Ellen Moy. We are very sure that all these programs will very quickly take a stronghold and be very successful. Almost all academic libraries have a passion for collaboration with other academic libraries. At the same time, we also have an inclination for friendly competition with other libraries. We all strive to be outstanding in various service innovations. I think this kind of a congenial competition really keeps us on our toes and help us take pride in our work and in our efforts. So this kind of pressure really is good for everyone in our own community. So with that said, I sincerely hope that our learning efforts, learning support efforts, in dynamic partnership with other offices and academic departments will be exemplary to other academic libraries in this region and beyond. In conclusion, I would like to express my deep appreciation to our President, Professor Tony Chen, and all other officiating guests. I also want to thank all those individuals who have helped plan and organize this wonderful event. Once again, I want to thank you all for joining us today. Thank you very much for your participation. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sung. And may I also add that your leadership on this project has been inspiring to all of the library staff. We now come to the highlight of today's event. Would all of the officiating guests please come forward to the front of the stage? Professor Tony Chan, Professor Wei Shi, Professor Yuxiang Wang, Dr. David Mole, Mr. Thomas Ng, Mr. Green Lam, Dr. Samson Sung. Let's bring out the ribbon, and we're going to take some photos. Everybody grab your scissors, but don't cut yet. Okay, some photos over there. Smile at the cameras. Okay, now, ready to cut? 1, 2, 3. Yes. Now don't go away yet. Stay a moment longer, some more photos. And as soon as those photos come. Okay. And now we can bring out the pig. Mandy will collect the ribbons. It's time for the pig cutting. Wow. Hola. We're going to do another group photo. President Chan will hold the knife, and everyone else will place their hand on it to assist. So a little bit of positioning. So if everybody else, if you'd all move forward to help him with the knife. I'll get out of the background. Okay, ready to cut? 1, 2, 3. Yes. Thanks to you all. You can now return to your seats for a moment. Thank you very much. And the pig will move on. You'll see it again later. Now it's time for a lion dance featuring HKUST's Shaolin Martial Arts Society. Would the dancers please come forward? I'd like to invite Professor Chan to come up in a moment to open the eyes of the lion by dotting them with red ink. Professor Chan, would you come up to to open the eyes of the lion by dotting them with red ink? Thank you, Professor Chan. Let the dance begin. There's no end to learning. Would Dr. Sung come up to accept the banner? And now, would the officiating guests all come forward for a photo with the lion and the banner? Oh, we can't leave you out of this. Okay. Thank you all very much, and especially the lion. Would everyone now resume your seats for the finale? Now that is wonderful. That is a ceremony. To conclude today's celebration, we have prepared a reception inside the refreshment zone of the Learning Commons. There are several activities and demonstrations awaiting you inside. Check your pamphlet to see what's here, or just go where your feet take you. Library staff will be on hand with these fun stickers for your assistance or interrogation. And those signed up for a library tour should meet in the ground floor gallery at 5:45. Now, please go on in, explore, and have fun. Thank you for coming.